to pronounce her last name. Sepetys. Sepetys.
Hi guys, welcome to
The channel.
Today we're gonna review the book Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys.
And while we're reviewing this book, we're also gonna have these wonderful rolls of sushi and
I don't
chobats
really like sushi.
with miso soup and udon and soy sauce.
Udon.
Delicious. So Ham, introduce the author.
We already did.
I mean, introduce, not say her name. Introduce.
I don't know anything about this author except for she wrote a lot of historical non-fiction books like this. This is a historical non-fiction book and it has some romance in it. So if we got to start...
The genre, please, the genre.
I just said it, historical romantic fiction. Anyways, okay. So the main character is...
I always forget, like, I can't remember.
Lena.
Yeah.
Her name is Lena, the main character's name.
And she has a mom and a dad and a brother.
Yeah, so...
And a boyfriend.
That's like, you're going ahead...
Hey,
like,
her boyfriend cheated on her.
No, she didn't. What are you talking about?
Remember?
No,
Do you remember? When she was with her cousin.
it wasn't her boyfriend. Okay, anyways. So, the beginning of the story begins...
Yeah, you explain Adi.
So the story begins with like, the dad gone, but then the mom and the brother and the Lena, which is the older sister by the way. And Lena, like they're about to sleep, but then these Russian soldiers called
These Russian soldiers come.
NKVD, yeah. They come and then they're deported to Serbia.
On a train filled with people
Filled
where
with
they
people.
meet other people.
Yeah, so it's basically just their story, meeting all these other people, like suffering from the Russian soldiers. Yes. Explain. Okay.
Yes.
Fancy sushi.
And so
is really good.
they're separated from their father because when their house was ransacked, her dad wasn't there. And the thing about Lena,
She didn't read it properly.
she's an artist. She's an artist.
Yeah. Her favorite artist is Munch.
Mooch.
No, it's M-U-N-C-H.
Munch.
Mm.
And
He's the artist for the Scream. You know that, right?
No.
The scary looking thing. It's like you don't know? I don't know, and you guys should know too, you know. And then
you should know too.
so like, okay, back to the trains and everything. They're getting deported. They have no idea where they are, no idea where they're going, and then like the soldiers are abusing them. They're dirty. They're starving, and they're terrified. They don't know what to do.
And then one day, they stop.
No, explain about the people that they met.
So there's one person. She was pregnant.
Her name is Ono. So she was pregnant and then she gave birth to, but this is not really relevant.
Anyways, her
baby
baby dies.
And
she
she dies. Yeah. And then so like they meet all these people, including like old men. Like the people are separated, men and women are separated. The men are like put into like separate trains as the women.
And so they're separated from their father.
Yeah, the only reason that the little brother came with them is because their mother bribed the soldiers with a gold watch and some money.
The watch belonged to the father.
Yeah,
that's the grandfather.
No,
you didn't read.
No, it's the father.
You didn't know. It belonged to the mom's father, but the kid's grandfather.
No,
you didn't read it properly.
You wanna bet? You wanna bet it?
I ain't got no money to bet though. Fact check me. Fact.
Oh.
See?
Okay. Anyways, so like, especially this part, this morning, my brother's life was worth a pocket watch. It's very... Yeah. Anyways, so after the train, they meet these people, the librarian, a teacher, bad people, good people. Their mother is just so kind and sweet. She's kind of like the angel.
She's like me.
No.
She's like me. Anyways,
She's the opposite.
so they
of my
stop.
sister.
They stop at this place, right?
What
and
place?
they-
they stop at
and-
a lot of places.
What's the guy's name?
Andreas.
Yeah, Andreas. So Lena and Andreas, anyways, their families meet in the train, and so while they stop, Lena, her brother,
Explain why Andreas isn't taken away.
his mom told the soldiers that he's
Mentally
mentally
ill.
disabled, which is counted. Anyways, and so they stop at this place, and so they sneakily get off. They sneak off the train. They sneak off the train to look for their fathers, and finally they find their father.
That's the last time they
Yeah,
see
the
their
father.
father.
I was gonna say that. Anyways, the father gives them ham.
It's not even important.
Oh, and he tells Lena, "I will know how to find you,"
That's very important.
which is like a clue. And Lena later understands this, and she goes, "Okay, I have to draw pictures that my father will recognize, so he can follow our trail."
And the interesting about this book is that between the chapters, the author leaves these kind of like in the past, what did they do and what happened.
They're
So
italics.
in italics. So like, for example, they're just littered everywhere in the book, and it's really interesting to see like their past, and you get to know more about Lena and their family and like her passion, like these sections of the book.
Also, these sections you should not skip because they're very important.
Very important.
If you skip, then you won't understand the story.
Yeah, you won't understand some of the part, but yeah. Anyways, so after they meet the parents, it's the last time they meet their dad, which is a big clue. What happened?
Yeah, their dad dies. Am I not supposed to say that? I don't know. 부리꺼졌어.
SOS. What were we saying?
The dad died. Oh, we're talking about like the past thing.
Oh yeah, okay. And how it's important.
I feel like we're saying it too detailed.
No, it has to be
If
detailed.
we're saying this, they're not going to want to read the book because we're there to heard everything. You know, I had like an art project where we had to read a book based on what we wanted to like major in college. I was thinking about like I wanted to major in law. So I searched up like art and modern copyright. I did not read the book. I just searched up like a summary and I got 100.
Guys, don't be like my sister.
It's okay.
You guys want bad things. Okay, and
No, it just talks about their life in the concentration camp. No,
Yeah.
not in a concentration camp.
no, it's not constant.
A labor camp.
Yeah, and then like they get moved to this labor camp, and they're suffering, they're starving, they're like working,
And spoiler!
surviving through
Spoiler!
winter.
The mom dies. The brother dies. The dad
The
dies.
brother doesn't die.
He dies.
Jonas doesn't die.
Doesn't Jonas die?
This is proof that she didn't read the book, guys. Okay,
No, 'cause
Jonas
I-
doesn't die.
Maybe because when I was reading, you told me that he was going to die.
But he didn't. Did you not read it properly? Do you not read?
Almost everybody dies.
Oh, and Jason. Look at Aries. So, in Serbia. No, not Serbia. I'm just so hungry, guys.
Let's show it to them. This is Crunch Fireball. It's supposed to be spicy, but it's not spicy enough.
Does that help? I don't get why people do that.
Is it for focus? I don't know if it's focusing or not, but I just hope it's focusing. Maybe.
Okay, back to the story. But in the concentration camps,
Labor
camps. No, it's not concentration. Oh, yeah, the labor camps. But it's not even a camp. It's like, anyways, and when the soldiers are like forcing them to sign, and people don't sign, doesn't get these privileges.
Yeah, whoever watched this part of the video without reading the book won't understand a word you're saying. So, you should read the book.
Guys, but I would really like you to read the book because it's such an amazing book. It's so easy to understand. The author is like, she's just so good at writing, and like she's descriptive but keeps it simple. So like anyone can understand it really, and it's just so deep and so interesting. There's romance in it, and Jason and Lena,
But not as much as I would prefer it.
but it's so good. It's like so satisfying. Why are you eating my California rolls?
California bowl, everybody.
I'm gonna drop it. Anyways, they get separated, Andres and Lena's family, they get separated, and Lena's family, they think that they're going off to America.
They don't think that.
They do. Everyone else thinks that. But then they're
I
not.
hope that.
Yeah, they actually go to a worse place than where Andres is, and that's where their mom dies, and that's where they learn that their father
Is dead.
dead.
Has died.
Has died.
And
And there are some like other characters like Kritsky, like Nikolai.
but those characters are like characters that you discover when you start reading the book. It's like hard to summarize their character.
I mean, you can summarize it. He's
No, you have to read the book. Read the book. Read the book. Read.
he helps a little bit.
Read.
Yeah, he helps a little bit.
Read, and
with
then you'll
the
find
family.
out, everybody.
He helps a little bit with the family, and he helps like yeah. It's just this book. It's a guys. It's no
Guys, the main character dies.
She doesn't. It's not even 400 pages, guys. Okay, you just really just read it, please. It's such a good book. Speak.
Read the book. Read the book. Read.
Basically, they can't say anything about what the Russian soldiers did to them, so they leave this jar under the ground, filled with like her writing.
So
detailed
before
examples,
Lena,
drawings,
before Lena and Andres were separated, she gave him.
I said that.
Anyway, she gave him all the drawings and all the writings that she wrote and drew,
Yeah.
and told him to keep it.
Yeah.
And then later on, in the end, right? So like after everything's finished, they meet again and they bury it. And in 20 years later, I forgot. A few decades later, these people find it buried under the ground, and they read the letter that they wrote. It's a letter about like. Have you no manners?
No.
It's a letter about how this is about like, you know, if you what I forgot what it says.
So she leaves like all of her writing and her drawings from the past, what she and everyone else has been through, and she leaves it in a jar, and she's like, remember this and pass it on to other people so that they can remember and never like do these horrible acts again. And that's how it ends. It's very satisfying. Get to know that Andrew.
No, it's not satisfying because
Andrew
it's not even
married.
romance.
Ooh, that's true. That's true. They but like the
If
author,
only the author had elaborated a little bit more, you know.
That's
like
true.
the kisses.
we would no. They do kiss. They do
Yeah,
kiss.
I mean,
They
a bit
kiss
more,
2 times.
A bit more.
They
you know
kiss 2 times.
You know, they could have gone.
I cried, you know, when the mom.
Huh?
I cried when the mom died.
No.
I cried when the mom died. It was so
No.
sad. This book is just really amazing, guys. Just please read it.
Yeah, and there's manners. There's a sequel.
And we'll be doing a review on that later. So to basically wrap things up, this book is a historical fiction novel.
Realistic fiction.
Historical romantic fiction
I want to put it in the genre of romance.
by Ruta Sepetys. About Lena and her family going through horrible things and tragedies because of it's World War II, right? Yeah, World War II.
But thankfully, they all survive. No.
Except for the mom.
Thankfully, she
And the
survives. Guys, pay attention to all of the characters here. Because from you all reading it, it was hard to keep track of who was who. There's so
That's
many
only her
characters.
because she's very not good. The author actually is very simple with the characters.
No, I mean, like the one of the characters here comes out in the other. So like, don't forget.
Don't forget the characters, guys.
You
because
guys, watch the next video if you want to.
guys, yeah. Like when I read the sequel, I didn't know that character was the same character as one of the characters in this book until she meant no, because like I forgot the name. So like until I read until she says like
But you're worse than me.
my cousin is like I sold her. I killed her. So I was like really surprised, and I was like, wow, that connected. So
any points of improvements for this author? Like, if she had done this, it would have been
more romantic scenes, guys. I wanted more pages just between Lena and Andres, especially because they fight, and that lasts for like 20 pages. It's so sad.
It like lasts for such a long time.
Because it's understandable. Can we tell them why?
No, because that's like a juicy detail that you get. It's like the privilege that you get when you read the book, not
It's
listen.
it's sad. It's not juicy.
I think for me, it would have been good if like the dad was alive, and because of the drawings she left, he was able like to find them. That would have been fun.
No, but their mom died.
Yeah, but the dad.
Either they both lived or they both died. I do not accept one died, one.
Really? What do you think about Anne Frank? The dad was the only one that lived.
You can't control it. That happened in real life. This is fiction. The author can control it.
Hey, it's realistic fiction.
So that's what horrifies you. Oh, this happened in real life. They starved to death. They were buried to death. They were shot because they were something else they weren't. Like, it just shocks you. And the author just portrayed it very well.
She writes it down really well.
Even she admits that.
Yes.
And she doesn't like historical fiction.
No,
she
but
only
this
likes romantic fiction. Like, seriously.
No?
Yeah.
I like all fiction. I just don't like nonfiction. So, out of 10, what would you rate this book?
Oh, I would say 9.5 only because there were some parts of Lena's character that I didn't.
Personality?
Yeah, personality that I didn't like a lot.
Guys, you know when you eat sushi, you're supposed to only dip the fish, not the rice.
Why?
I don't know.
What about California woman?
Bro, is that this? No. Anyways, you're supposed to dip the fish. I heard that from somewhere. I don't know if it changes the taste because it all gets mixed up in your mouth, but yes.
Explain Lena's character.
She's quick to jump to conclusions. Right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's understandable and you don't hate her, but it's like she's
just rated out of 10.
I said 9.5.
Why?
Because of Lena's character.
So, if it wasn't Lena's personality, it would have been 10 out of 10.
What was the romantic scenes? No, actually, yeah, it would have been 10. No, actually, because Lena... No. I'll just rate it 10.
Really?
It's a bit lacking.
10?
Okay, 9.5. Because of the romantic scenes,
And Lena's
personality, and...
Speak, madam, speak!
Actually, no.
But how is a person so indecisive?
I don't know. I'm so bad at deciding, guys. What about... No,
Me?
Yeah.
I say 8.92 out of 10.
Why?
Because books in the past that I have rated 9 out of 10s were better than this book.
Like what?
My Heartless.
Yeah, I'm like, you only like romantic novels.
and other books. But like this is like a solid 8.92 out of 10.
I think it's a 9.
No, it's because
Easy 9.
I like it because the author has a writing style that I really like.
Simple and easy to understand.
Like straight to the point. Straight to the don't like whoa. Ah. Guys, man guan bu. Anyways,
Don't say it's long. Because you read long.
no, it's not long. It's just like it's so ashiwo, you know what I mean? Like at the ending doesn't feel like an ending.
That's true. That's why I rated it a 9.5 and a 9. Because I didn't know what it was. But the ending is so kind of...
Yeah, it's so abrupt, and then all of a sudden it goes to like the letter. I don't like that. I want there to be like, oh, you know, Lena meets Andreas, and you know what,
They
like
marry.
yeah, and like it's a happily ever after. But no,
Like,
no, it's just implied.
You kind of have to assume like what happened at the end.
Yeah, no offense to the author. It's a good book.
It's an amazing book.
8.92.
9.5. 9-ish, 0.5. Yeah. We're sisters, guys, if you guys ever wondered.
No, we're not. We're
We're
not related.
sisters.
She's adopted.
I'm older. No?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Actually-
Actually we're twins.
We're
We're twins. We're identical
Yeah,
twins.
we're twins, guys. My name is Gloria. Her name is.
No, my name is Gloria. My name is Gloria.
I'm Grace.
My name's Gloria.
I'm Grace.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
This was
I'm just
between.
joking. That's all a joke, guys. Everything that we say is a lie.
But we are sisters.
Are we?
And we're Korean.
So what? Are we Korean? Oh
my
gosh! Hey,
We're
are you Korean?
I'm hungry.
Me too.
This was Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. Please subscribe.
Like and subscribe and hit that notification button, everybody.
And please pray for
It's
my
a
sister.
it's a very
She's
easy
mentally
shot. It's a very
unstable.
easy thing to do. All you guys need to do is like move your finger.
Why would they want to look at your face
click
again?
that? No, okay. You don't need to look at my face again. Just that like button. Yeah. Clicky, 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 clicky. And
sorry,
share
guys.
it with all of your
Please.
friends and family for
Please.
more family-friendly content. And to see our beautiful faces. To see my beautiful face. Have a good day. Stay healthy. Don't get corona. Guys, I took the practice test for SAT today and it was like amazing. You know how it's became like digital? The digital, guys, I'm telling you, take it when it's digital. Like if you're in America, go out of America to take it digitally because I'm telling you, in 2023, the digital SAT is going to be the easiest SAT and the College Board is going to look at your scores and go like, oh my gosh, the scores are too high. We got to lower it. We got to make the test harder. So they're going to make it ultra hard in 2024 when it becomes digital for you guys. So in 2023, you should take it digitally because it's so freaking easy. Like literally, I did nothing and my score went up by 100 points. It's
That
it's
means
mind-blowing. That means my skill didn't get better, just the test got easier. Yes, guys, study hard. Don't be like me.
don't be like us.
Like me, stop procrastinating. Okay, guys, this was Grace and
Gloria.
yes, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.